Next caller, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Thank you. I have a couple of questions, if I may.
Are you all right? What are they, sir?
Okay, the first question is, do you represent grandparents?
Oh, yes, we support the rights of grandparents. I testified, I'll never forget, I testified in the Illinois legislature on behalf of a bill supporting the rights of grandparents. Many grandparents that come to me for legal help are paternal grandparents, and often they're being pushed out of the lives of their children as well as the biological father. So that's an important question, and if you want any information on the rights of grandparents, 312-807-3990, and I'll be there to help. Any other questions, sir?
Yeah, one last question. There is a bill that Senator Barack Obama just talked about that he was going to be signing in terms of fathers' rights. I'd like to know, will you be a part of that bill? Will you have any say-so in that bill that Senator Barack Obama is going to be signing in terms of fathers' rights?
Well, I sure hope so, and I'm 100% behind this bill because it's called the Responsible Fatherhood and Healthy Families Act, and this is very, very important because, one, it will ensure that support payments go to families instead of state bureaucracies, and also it will fund support services for fathers. Often fathers are kicked to the curb. This bill will fund support services for fathers and their families. So I definitely am behind this bill 100%, and if anybody wants any information on this bill, I'd be glad to supply it to them.
Okay, and my last question is, you talked about a symposium that you're having. Can you tell me when and where that will be and what that will entail?
Okay, you're referring to the Fathers Who Care Expo for Today's Man. Now, this is putting on in collaboration with Congressman Danny K. Davis and the Illinois Council on Responsible Fatherhood and more. The Fatherhood Educational Institute is also involved in this. This is a major project, and this is hosting the eighth annual Men and Fatherhood Empowerment Conference, and we're going to be addressing real issues and concerns of men. We're going to have community leaders there and others, and this is at Malcolm X College, June 7th. Call me. I'll give you more information. 312-807-3990. Next caller.
Mr. Leving, I'm calling from Elmhurst, and I have a question. I just received a notice from the state's attorney's office, and they're taking me to court to pay child support. Now, I don't mind paying child support, but will the state's attorney's office help me get visitation with my child as well?
I've heard assistant state's attorneys tell me yes, but in reality, I don't believe it. The assistant state's attorney assigned your case is likely going to be prosecuting you for child support, and if he gets a child support order and you don't pay it, that prosecutor may be trying to put you in jail. So it's hard for me to believe somebody that may end up trying to put you in jail is going to try and help you get visitation. If you want visitation, one lawyer who I'd highly recommend, who's really a tough litigator who just doesn't give up, I call him Bill Battlefield Dowling. This guy is tough. You want visitation rights, call him. You could get him at 312-807-3990, and this guy will fight for you. And keep in mind, the prosecutor, the Cook County State's Attorney's Office, when they're prosecuting you, they're not representing you, they're prosecuting you. And so if somebody ever is in the position where they're trying to put you in jail, don't expect them to help you. Next caller, welcome to the Jeffery Leving Father's Rights Legal Show. You're on the air. All right, we just lost that caller, but if you want to get on the air, Soul 106.3 FM, call. We're in the studio, 773-928-9230, and we will get you on the air. And keep in mind, if we can't get you on the air because apparently we're loaded with callers because of the interview with Senator Barack Obama, call me and I will get your question answered. My number is 312-356-DADS. That's 312-356-DADS. Call me and I'll answer your questions. Next caller,